Hello, Amber Inkers. Today we're going to answer a couple of the questions that you've been emailing us about. Well, one of the questions. And that is, can you tell us some differences between JPEGs and TiFFs? By now you know that those are the two file types that you're asked to choose from at Amber Ink. And some of you have been a little bit freaked out by having to make a choice. And the answer is, you're not going to go wrong with the choice you make. We're providing you both two great file types for your digital stamping. There are a couple differences. You'll see here, this is our Wild Animals with Heart, or Sleepy Fawn, as a JPEG. You can see in the file type that's what that is. And you can see that it's a solid white background. If you were to print it on a piece of paper, it would come out at this size, and it would have nothing else around it because this is solid white, so it'll only print the black line. On our little Sleepy Fawn, you see that there's these black and white checker marks, like these little checks. And what that means is that it's a transparent image. It makes it really easy if you wanted to add a color behind or do something a little bit different. If you wanted to just choose a color and paint it in the background, it's easier to do on a TiFF. And TiFFs are going to be a little bit easier when I teach you how to recompose our Amber Ink images into something that's a bit of a composite, which you probably do with your scissors and your paper later, and really super charming, but you can also do digitally. And so it's easier with TiFF. I'll show you how with a JPEG. Quality-wise, TiFFs look a little bit better if you need to make them bigger. JPEGs are going to look fine to a certain point, but I like the TiFFs. When I'm done with the TiFF and done coloring it in, I usually save it as a JPEG because JPEGs give you a ton of great color. They're a good size for your computer. They're just a teeny bit compressed, not noticeable to you, but noticeable to your computer file sizes. So honestly, a black and white TiFF, teeny tiny little itty bitty space. But once you start coloring, you might want to consider saving them as a JPEG. And as always, with any digi image that you use, make sure that the first time that you open it, and every time you open the file for the first time, you say File, Save As, and add a handle like Sleepy Fawn Green or Sleepy Fawn Checkered, something that you're going to do to manipulate it so that you don't accidentally save over your original file. That's mega important. But to answer your questions, if you choose a JPEG or you choose a TiFF, you're going to be totally in the clear. I like the TiFFs. And there you have it, live from amberinc.com. So anyway, thank you for Amber Inking.